What are you doing?
Yeah, that video is certainly making the rounds on social media. It appears to show a man getting dragged off of a United Airlines flight after passengers had already boarded. The airline said it still needed 4 seats for some new members. 3 passengers volunteered to take the next flight after United offered hundreds of dollars in compensation.
The airline then asked this man to leave. According to the person who posted this video, the man said he was a doctor and had a surgery scheduled for the next morning, so he refused to get off the flight. Police were called. It ended with the man being dragged off the plane. So we're wondering, do officers have the right to remove someone from a plane? We sent Chris Costa out to verify that question.
Can a police officer remove someone from an airplane? According to Portland Police Assistant Chief Vern Malik, the answer is yes. Portland Police assigns officers specifically to the Portland Jetport. The assistant chief says that when a passenger refuses to give up his or her seat, it puts any officer in a bad position. He says that officer has to balance the amount of force he or she uses when removing that passenger. But the bottom line, the answer is yes. Police officers are allowed to remove someone from an airplane.
It should be. Hi, this controversy, whoops, this is you, Chris.
Yeah, this controversy took a new turn this afternoon. And you guys are going to want to hear this. Seriously, a United spokesperson says that that flight was not actually overbooked. 4 people still randomly selected to be removed to accommodate crew members. But United's contract of carriage policy says if a flight is oversold, a passenger can be involuntarily bumped once United personnel first ask for volunteers to give up their seat. But what are your rights if you are involuntarily bumped from a flight? A travel agent I spoke with says flights are regularly overbooked, but that she's never seen passengers be allowed to board the plane before figuring out which people will be bumped.
Airlines, when they offer the incentives before they start boarding the plane, if they don't get people for a lower value amount of a voucher, a lot of times they will increase that to get to the number of people that they need to voluntarily give up their seats.
Now, she says people should try to reserve their seat number ahead of time, but some airlines, such as United, say that seat assignments are not guaranteed and are subject to change without notice. So it's always good to
read the fine print.
And I think that's the biggest thing I think we saw all day today was people saying, why would you let them get on the plane in the first place and then try to physically, either don't let them on, or once they're on, you have to kind of let them go. I think that was the big argument out there. So.
Although we have heard that there are also times where 2 people have the same seat and they both board and one of them has to leave.
It's whoever gets there first. It depends airline to airline. Each one's very unique. So there's no real, I mean, you'd have to kind of, again, read that fine print. That's the way to know.
Well, either way, this has been a nightmare for United Airlines. And